Alright, I was come over here yesterday. This is day 3. Come over here yesterday. I didn't film any. I just wanted to get in here and get to work. And I got a look. Alright, so my GoPro just died, so I feel like I got quite a bit done yesterday. There's still just so much more to do. There's quite a bit more trees still standing than I thought there was going to be. I'm not sure why he didn't go ahead and take them out or what the deal was, but of course you can't see around through there, but I got about a quarter of it cleaned up, maybe. It's just a lot of stuff is just breaking to pieces. It's kind of hard to get it cleaned up, and the trees that are still standing, they're so aggravating, they're so spongy, they don't want to break. What it is, the ground's not real wet. It is kind of in that bottom, but the machine don't have no problems sitting on top of it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here in this little corner and just kind of windrow that whole thing all the way down to the bottom of the hill, and then the same thing right here, just windrow it, and that way I can just kind of get everything in one line anyway, and then when I start burning it I can pile it up, whatever it's going to do there. I was going to set fire today, but I'm not prepared. Probably do that tomorrow, and that way I can see how things are going to burn and whether or not it's going to be more aggravating to burn it or pile it up. So anyway, here we go. Machine warmed up. It's been pretty cold past, well, all week actually. So I ain't complaining. I'll take this over 100-degree weather any day. I used to be right the opposite, but now I just get to where I can't handle the heat. I can handle it, I just don't like it. It don't take much to persuade me to get out of it. Sitting right now was kind of the loading yard. The guy that logged this, he's kind of a smaller outfit. There wasn't no big skidders and track cutters and all that stuff in here. I think he cut most of it by hand. Manual cut, because his cutter was down most of the time, I believe. I think this track, I think it's about 11 acres, I believe. But it's stuff like this, it's just eating up the time, having to grab every little stump and see the stick in my teeth there. I've kind of just learned to ignore it. good fire to burn those logs and stuff like that up versus just the tops and stuff like the rest of it is. Once I get all this kind of over here, I can start windrowing it like I said I was going to. Also too, it's been on the ground a few months, so it should be good and ready to burn. That's how they're supposed to push over, instead of just snapping off like I've been dealing with all summer. Up on stumps and stuff and having to fight all that mess, but so far that hasn't really bothered me. This machine has so much ground clearance that I just kind of straddle them if I have to, and I just run over the top of them. It hasn't been a problem, so. Usually this part of the county I'm working in is known for its good red dirt. A lot of these jobs y'all see me working on, I have dirt or whatever. This is where it comes from. Not too far from here, so I was kind of hoping that he would be sitting on good red sandy clay, but it don't appear to be. Looks like it's just gumbo like it is everywhere else. Alright, well let me see if I can set y'all up out here on a time lapse and just follow along that way. Alright, so that's basically what I've been doing. Got a little pile there, and once I get far enough away from it, I'll start a new pile. Which, there's just a lot down through here. I wonder if it'd be better to just come down through here setting fires. But I didn't know that they was gonna clear all back in there either. But anyway, I wonder if that YouTube magic will work. Nothing. Well, y'all probably just didn't get any of that. I just did. I think the camera got flipped up. Starting to knock it in this little corner right here. I think once I get to the end right there, I'm gonna turn and go back up this side and get all that. Keep chipping away at it. It's kind of aggravating. Everything's just kind of laid in here all tangled up and just right up next to the trees I need to get down. So I'm just kind of plowing my way through here. I ain't worried about it being pretty. I just need to get everything on the ground at least. Well, I kind of made somebody a little angry. Ooh. He's a little mad. It ain't poison, it's just like a little hog nose. I'm sure he's a little cold. Go on up in there, buddy. Come I'm sure you'll get run out tomorrow when I light it on fire. Probably gonna be several of them down in this bottom. Well, I made it down here in this bottom, and it is pretty soft. Trees that's left standing are quite a bit bigger too. Really hoping I wouldn't have to do a lot of chainsaw work, which I'm not going to right now anyway. These piles are so big that I'm pretty much just going to lay the whole tree on it. Whatever burns, burns. But I'm afraid everything down here in this bottom, it's mostly just sticks. Don't have a whole lot of leaves and pine straw in it. I don't know how well it's going to burn. The only thing that's going to help is it's been cut for a long time, but it's also been laying on the ground, so it's just aggravating down in here. I'm not sure if I'd rather clean the tree up as soon as it's cut or after it's been down a while. I guess I'll come to that conclusion whenever I start burning it and see how well the stuff's going to get gone. If it doesn't burn that well, it's probably going to be bad news. Then again, if it burns really good, then I might not have to pile it as much as I've been doing. If the fire will just kind of spread through it, we'll be alright. I'm not sure because this, like I said, this bottom, it's pretty wet down in here. I'm kind of making my way out because I'm about to call it a day. Check on the pups and round up my stuff to start burning tomorrow. And I'm a little hungry. Tired of eating crackers and junk. Fire or not, if it's not really piled up too great. This big log out of the way for right now. Bigger trees down in here, I'm gonna leave them. Unless he just absolutely wants them down, but well, that will save a lot of time and where I can spend the money if I leave those trees. And plus, he's gonna have cows and stuff in here. A little shade wouldn't hurt. what, after about 2 o'clock, that sun gets low and it's just right in your face, no matter what you do. I've been keeping my back to it. I know yesterday when I was here working, I stared at it so much, it gave me a headache. Stuff right there will catch fire pretty good, burn on out. It seems dry anyway. We shall see. Alright, so this is kind of where I made it to today. You can see this is where I started up on the hill. Got this cleared off. Kind of got this little area right in here. Let the machine cool down a minute before I shut it off. I kind of come down this side right here and started piling everything in there. Because I'm kind of going by the logging roads here and a couple of them down through there. So I'm trying to use it as my clear path. I got a good bit knocked down in here. Of course, it's just kind of hard to tell still with all the piles still everywhere. But there was several standing trees in here. All these little saplings. I'm not wasting time with all that stuff. Just kind of got all that raked in there and there and there, and right in there is where I kind of stopped at. I'm just gonna make my way back up through here on this side, and then I should kind of take care of this big point right here. And then what I may do is, once I get everything on fire, I guess I need to see which way the wind's blowing so the embers ain't falling down on me. Whether I'll be working on this side or working back over here. So we'll see what the wind's doing tomorrow. Right now it's not blowing at all, really. So anyway, I'm gonna knock it off there for today and be back tomorrow and hopefully set the world on fire.